Hello everybody, here is my little bottle jack deal that I have made for picking up bleachers. Instead of using the duckbill and the porta power, as you can see, got a little foot here, bottle jack back, bottle jack back here, little L piece. You should, before you start all of your tasks, when you first get it, pull this apart like so. Look at these welds through here, these welds through here, these welds here. Just look at it. Look, make sure it nothing looks funky, bent, broken, cracked, just like an inspection. Maybe throw a little more grease on it. Stick it back together. It's just like that. Sorry for the terrible camera work. I am not a professional. So then to install this, you slide it under the frame, square with the frame, all the way back. Right here in between, right in between your frame columns. Ooh, it's hard to show. In between your frame columns, but not close to this where you can't get these back wheels out. Then you install orange wedge right here. This helps keeps the frames apart so you can get to your E-clips, or you can install your little clamp in there instead of an orange wedge like this. That way you can squeeze the backside if you have to. Orange wedge is going to try to survive and stay with the bottle jack. I like the orange wedge. There, simple as that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Everybody should know how the bottle jack works. Tighten this screw here. Insert handle and pump up the jam. Pump up the jam, pumping up, pumping up, pumping up. Now, you will notice that with this one, it will raise up off the floor here a little bit. Finger there, a little bit, just a little bit. That's fine. Over here, terrible camera work. You can see that it's coming off the floor. Spinning wheel. Now, we know we have to lift, need more light. That we have to get it up high enough to get this wheel out from underneath the tab. Now, the way I do it is I lift it up till I can get the wheel to spin. See if I can do this. Terrible video. Alright, now I take my removal tools and we shall know how to do this part. However you do it. This is my preferred method. Okay, E-clip has been removed. Pull your axle pin. These particular frames have been real tight, so I got to pull it a little bit. Now I slide the wheel forward and just jack the frame up high enough to get the wheel out. See, just like that, just high enough. Then obviously I've already replaced this wheel, so this wheel goes right back where it came from. Don't dilly-dally, stick your pin in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. take your reinstallation tool, and make sure your E-clip is seated. That's it. Now you can see that it does have a little bit of a lean to it. That's okay. The pressure's on here, pressure's under here. The keys are that this is all the way underneath and square with the frame, and you only do this wheel. Let me back up here. You only do this wheel and the 2 wheels in the back. You do not try to do 70 wheels. Like, you don't try to do these 2 wheels and this wheel. Just do this group of wheels and then move down. Again, this group of wheels and move down. You don't need to try to raise up and change 5 frame lines at one time or 2 frame lines at one time. Just do it 1 frame line at a time. It will be just as quick and easy. You don't have to jack the frames up so high. With the front side jacked up, and then this one doesn't have the little, hard to see, doesn't have the little square back here. Terrible camera guy. Doesn't have the little square, so you can just, these, you know, if you're just changing back wheels, you don't even have to go up this high just so you get the wheel off the ground and slide them out, because this one here is up, the second wheel back is up off the ground too. I can get my fingers underneath of it. But that's just a small tutorial video on how to use that. Oh well, and then when you go to let it down, sometimes, turn this thing, sometimes, oh no, it didn't go all the way down. Well, just lean on it and it will go all the way down. What happens is there's no more pressure. The frames are already sitting on the ground and there's just not enough pressure to push it all the way down to the floor like it needs to be when you go to start. It's nothing just to lean on it a little bit. You know, I have a little easier time leaning on it since I'm, you know, so skinny. Anywho, hopefully that answers, oh, it's terrible. Hopefully that answers some of your guys' questions on how to use this thing. If not, just let me know and I can explain it in more detail or less detail or not at all. Thank you.